Welcome to yet another exciting, knowledgeable episode of Trading Forex Online, where we teach you to be profitable in your trades for you to maximize your profits and minimize your losses. So in this trade, I took it and it doubled my account from about $229 to about $502, and it increased by about 275, which was more like 100% profit increase. So this was done in a matter of hours. So this is why I like trading. This is why I like it better than going to a 9 to 5. It gives you better profits at your own convenience. Now, looking at the chart pattern, you can see that that trade was taken when it reached the top yellow trend line near the pink line right there on that mark. So when I took this trade, I had seen that my price had retraced to touch that trend line, which I drew using the H4 time frame and using price points that I had marked. I then waited for the price to come back to that area of convenience for me, and when price did come back to that area, while I'm an aggressive trader, I didn't wait much. I just took the trade. So trade played around that area. It went up, down, until it eventually came down. That area as well was a previous day high. So it was another confluence for me to take the trade, which made it easy for me to decide to just go in. So as you can see, when price reached the other bottom trend line that's facing downwards, price stalled around that area. Why price stalled around that area? As you can see where it's highlighting, that's a zone that can be called a resistance that is turning into a support. So that area might be hard for the price to break through. So I have to be careful. I have to take out some trades and leave some and mark with a stop loss so that I do not lose my account and so that I do not lose my profits. There's nothing as boring as being profitable and then all your profits get to go back to the broker. So you need to take care about that as well. And one of the things that you'll have to pay attention to, well, I've been a trader for 5 years now. This is 2025. I started trading in 2020 September, and I've had time to study the markets. I've had time to study the one thing that I was trading, which is Crash 500, trading spikes all this time. I've had time to read so many books on trend lines, which is the setup that I normally like trading. So don't be a person who's all over the place trying to trade this and that and that. No, choose one setup that you don't want to focus on and delve into it, seek more information about it, and also trade one pair so that you learn about that pair and how manipulation happens around that pair and how it moves in the market. Because this market, it repeats patterns. It repeats patterns all the time, over and over and over again, but at times with a different manipulation. So when you know a certain pair, you know how it will behave when it does that exact pattern. But at times, well, your trade can come to losses. That will teach you as well. That will serve as a learning curve for you so that you know you have to write that down and know that this time the market behaved like this. So, and I entered this kind of setup. The market played out like this. You have to write all those things down so that you know whether you were profitable or whether it ended up in losses, so that next time when the same trade plays out, you know how to behave around it. So journal your trades, think over your trades, and keep practicing, and you'll be profitable.